you know, so all of this, you need to have a plan, because without plan, without a concrete plan, we cannot take action. And without a concrete plan, we don't know as to how we should move, meaning what are the actions that we need to take. So it's like saying, you know, it's a ship. So with a ship that's without a compass can just go sailing anywhere, and it might hit, like the Titanic, hit an iceberg, and your ship is going to sink under. And you don't want that to happen. You don't want your Titanic to sink. So that's why you need to have a plan, you need to have a compass, and that is where you're going to see success, because you have taken the time to really, and I really want to just you know, stick on this, because this is very important, because a lot of people often ask, okay, well, success looks easy. And yes, the principles, because once you understand what success truly means to you, because every one of us has our own definition of success, how we've arrived, and success is about arriving to your destination. So is you know, and I wouldn't even say arriving to your destination. I would say because we're always constant. So success is constant, and we need to always be having a plan to how we're going to be moving to get us to the success that we are desiring. And I mentioned, you know, the Elon Musk, the Warren Buffett, who are always on this constant wheel of always, you know, the common denominator that they all have is that, you know, the principles, they stick by the success principles. They're always, you know, they're always persistent, then they're always striving for more, and, you know, always looking for the next best opportunities. Because they don't always, you know, billionaires, millionaires, they have a lot, they have a pool of, you know, investments that they, you know, that they have. So their streams of income, you know, they have a lot of, because they're always looking for, who can I get that drip? So we're always talking about that drip. So their dedication to their business, and they're always building, and they're passionate. And they're always evolving. And I love this, because evolving, because if you're not evolving, right? If you're not evolving, then you are disintegrating. So friends, that is where we need to be. We always need to keep on evolving. We always need to be constant. And as I said, you know, have a plan for yourself. This is what I do. I always, you know, look as to where I want to be. Where am I tomorrow? So am I 65 years of age? How does my life look like? What am I doing? What are the people? Who are the people around me? Okay, so we need to have a plan. What does that life look like? What's your lifestyle look like? And have a plan. What's your money? What's your, you know, where are you in your, you know, when it comes to financials? How much money do you have at the bank to live the lifestyle that you are living at 65 years of age? So what's your home and what's your cars? So that is where I wanted to stop today, because it is a very, very important topic, you know, success, and leading by those success principles that Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, and these men, Richard Branson, all these men that we know of today, how they have done it, and how have they survived throughout their course of their journey in their life. Simply because they've had persistence, dedication, they were courageous, they took the risk. Oh, I did mention that there, but they took the risk to really elevate and always be evolving and being constant in their life today. So friends, this is what I wanted to stop today, but this is what I want to talk about, is about success. And, you know, where are you, which is, I just want to give you homework, is just write down, where are you today in your life? Where are you finding that success is? Where do you want to be in your wheel of life? Okay, so you could do a circle. You could, to have, like, friends, the money, your health, financial. So you could do a circle and just have those sections of what I just mentioned, friends, relationships, your wealth, etc. Right? So do that for homework, and I would just love to know as to, where does success find you? How are you being constant and evolving when it comes to your success? Ria, any final thoughts before we do wrap up?
Yes, Alka, thank you for that. That was really great. Now, I would like to share, when you said about retiring at the age of 65 years old and you want to plan out, let me see if you can see my screen.
Oh, it's a virtual screen. We can't see it. It's
okay,
virtual.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So I'd like to share on that note. Let me just turn off my virtual background, because I think this holds true with what Alka is saying about we need to plan our future. So in terms of money, in terms of finance, so if we plan to retire at the age of 65, this is called reverse engineer. Now, there is, in my finance course, I talked about the rule of 72. So what is the rule of 72? That's the rule of 72. So 72 is the constant number. And we have to divide it by the interest rate that we have to divide it by the interest rate that our money is working hard for us. So for example, there was an article recently from Vanguard. If you put your money into the stocks, which a lot of us do, in an index fund, if you put it right now in 10 years, it's going to earn you 3%. 3%. And that's in the Vanguard Index Fund. I have Vanguard as well. So what that means, if you have the 72, which is a constant, this is called the rule of 72. 72, which is a constant number, divided by 3. The 3 is the interest rate. So if you divide that, that will give you 24. What does 24 mean? That means 24 is the number of years that your money will double. So if you put in your money into the index fund of Vanguard, their interest rate is 3%. You will see the doubling of your money in 24 years. Now, let me ask you, if you want to retire at the age of 65, it takes you 24 years to double your money. Do you think you're able to retire at the age of 65? Now, let's do another math. Let's contrast it. Now, let's say that money earns you 10%. Okay? That money earns you 10% interest. So again, the rule of 72. So 72 divided by 10. 72 divided by 10. Do the math with me. 72 divided by 10 will give you 7.2. What does that mean? 7.2 is the answer of 72. The rule of 72 divided by 10% interest will give you 7.2 years to double your money. So now, from 24 years earning 3% at Vanguard index funds, bring it to 10% interest rate. It could be apartments. It could be other businesses that earns you 10%. You cannot find that 10% in the bank, guaranteed. You cannot find that 10% in the CD. So if you have apartments, which apartments can generally earn you 10% as long as you have the time, let's say that 10% earns you, you'll double your money in 7.2 years. So that is what Alka means. You've got to plan out your retirement. You have to reverse engineer, and doing the math at this point in time, you'll be able to be prepared when you want to retire at the age of 65, because it's all the math. So